have legitimately been trying. I'm actually okay. So like, this is the story itself is actually kind of corny. Oh, he decided not to take the other.
Yeah, we're not.
It's kind of corny and it has some campy stuff, and it tries to take itself too seriously sometimes.
It really does feel like kind of a. I don't know if you're into like Sci-Fi Channel original movies, like when that was a whole era.
Yes.
But it very much so has like the. These are all B movies. We're basing them off of like we're obviously ripping them off of big AAA movies that people have seen in theaters.
Frankly, it's shit.
So we're taking it seriously, but we're also gonna have some fun with it. And it falls in kind of an awkward line between, but it's overall a good experience.
Bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon.
So I like they're good actors.
Straightforward to me.
It feels like it's a story
that's a big if.
Is trying to take itself too seriously, but the premise and everything is so like campy.
It's not as straightforward as
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm invested.
Fair enough. Okay, this is I think our first choice that we didn't make before. So we get to ask if we're confused. Why didn't you kill it, or am I infected? Now that it's scratched us.
Oh, concerned. Why am I infected? Because different werewolves have different rules.
Fair enough. I guess we'll find out.
So wait, if Max got me in the eye, doesn't that mean I'm infected now too?
No. Scratches don't do it. Only bites.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
I still want to know why he had a hickey on his night that he came to pick us up. Okay, we can be cynical.
It looked like a welt to me.
The night that he picked us up?
Yeah, it looked like a welt or a razor burn. It looked like razor burn.
Wow, that'd be a very fine point.
That's what it looked like. Yeah.
Sorry, okay. Go ahead. So no, we can be cynical and be like, I don't believe you. I'm probably infected. Or we can be encouraging. So what's the plan?
Encouraging. Why? What would be his motivation to lie?
Fair enough. It's kind of disheartening because
this
means we're gonna have to kill Max.
That's from hoping you'll come in.
Me?
Yeah. Because your
You're a vet.
studies.
Yeah.
I haven't even started.
Oh, that's shit.
Well, you're the best option I got.
Besides,
hunting this damn white wolf under the full moon so long I start to think it doesn't exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way. Whatever you believe, there's got to be some science. And you do science.
Hey, I actually appreciate his rationale.
Take some time to think about all this. I'll be back in the morning.
Will you at least let me out now?
Seen enough?
Yeah, you took your girl's eye out? Oh, is it a picture of him as it changed? Oh.
Possibly. Maybe a tablet with the video? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think I'd believe a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
How do you not remember like the pain that you went through before the transformation though?
Maybe that's just part of it. Like maybe it blocks out the memory.
Like you start blacking out like before you even start getting all fussy.
I don't think it's too far of a stretch because you read like a lot of werewolf stories where it's like, and then we woke up in a field the next morning and I was covered in blood and I had no idea how I got there. Kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Be resigned and be like, I believe him, or apprehensive, I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I personally am kind of all on board with, yeah, I guess we now trust this cop. That's me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't trust him inherently, but I trust him in this regard because it's like, we have evidence to back up what he's claiming, and he has no reason to be lying to us right now, you know?
He was a dick before, but at least he's being straightforward with us, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I would say resigned.
I believe him.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about The werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
He's a dirty lying kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
You know what, Max? Normally I would fully agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
Bold statement.
Hey, Laura?
Yeah?
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
I swear I had subtitles on before. Really quick, I'm gonna see if that is an option. Subtitles. Oh yeah, those need to be on. Please. Okay. Alright, yeah, do we want to be empathetic or resigned? That wasn't you, or it's not like you're in control. I mean, a little bit of the same.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it wasn't him. We know it wasn't.
So we can be empathetic. I think it's never
Yeah, I
bad.
think resigned would just make him feel bad, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you.
I know. But it was.
We're gonna fix you, Max. Promise.
Do we mean like take him to a
I
vet?
promise.
Spay and neuter your dogs, kids.
Let me in there. Chris, I know they're in there. Who? The counselors that didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me.
Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest.
Hell.
Shit.
I don't know if I would trust him though.
Why?
Why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis.
Oh, they're brothers.
Still here, that's
Yep.
fucked up.
Fucking bet one of them, Chris. What's I supposed to do?
You fucking bit one
Oh.
of them.
Got it.
You shot me.
I'm telling Mom.
You're like,
What's your plan? Can't keep him here forever.
I'm handling it.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
If I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb, and
Or
you
those
know it.
hikers and that fucking journalist.
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
Whatever happened to we're all in this together? Shit, man. Let's go to my office. We shouldn't talk here.
Can you figure this out, like,
Only after expositing
so far
everything.
in your
Yeah.
conversation? Yeah.
What is it?
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop.
So?
With Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett is the one that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's... Who would have guessed?
I mean, I guess...
M. Night
thinking about it,
Shyamalan?
I could have...
And yet you didn't.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Chris has to die.
Yeah, then that's our cure. That's how we fix you.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we're getting out of here.
And we're
I'm gonna get
shank
Travis's
a bitch.
gun and kill Chris Hackett.
But it has to be full moon.
Hey!
It has to
Hey!
be silver.
Help
pretty
her!
much.
Laura needs needs
Spyro
help!
and friends, hello, welcome.
Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it.
What the hell's going on?
Laura?
How does he not see that? Oh. Oh, well, okay.
Fuck.
Man, that stuff puts you out real quick. A Dragon Outcast. They ask, does Silver actually kill werewolves, or is that just werewolf propaganda? I don't know. Does Silver kill them, or does it need to be like a bullet through the heart kind of thing, or just contact the Silver? Mage?
Shit, I muted myself. I was blowing my nose.
Starting to think I'm really sick.
Well, maybe I should consider acting as my major.
I wouldn't go that far.
We should go before he wakes up.
Well, you locked him in the cell, so.
It's fair. Did you pull the radio and cell phone off of him at least?
Oh, that's a good thought.
I don't know. The media I've seen, is like Silver burns them. If it goes through them, it just rips a hole right through them, like an actual
We need
bullet
silver
would.
ammo. He must have some around here.
So the common one is that Silver burns and a bullet through the heart or head is what takes him down.
Someone.
And fun fact.
No, I still can.
Hold on.
Fun fact on pause.
Fun fact. The reason.
It's coming from behind that door.
God damn it.
Yeah, put a pin in it. We'll come back.
They did this to us. Yeah.
So they're both hearing the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he have like jailer? Why do they have jailer's keys like it's the Old West? I think Silver's too light of a metal to be armor piercing.
It's soft.
There's
It's very
nobody in
soft.
here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He makes them.
What is it?
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
So take it with you, damn.
Probably
Hey.
a sidearm.
I just realized something. We're free.
Anxious, not until Chris is dead, or hell yeah, we are. But yeah, what were you saying about Silver?
Oh yeah. So the reason Silver is a popular one is because it's believed to have a transitive property in that if you do something spiritually to one piece of silver, you do it to all of silver. So there's actually an old story about I think it was a priest who blessed a silver bullet before firing it at the werewolf, and it actually ended up blessing all of silver.
Gee, that's convenient.
Yeah, I know, but that's the tale behind it.
Fair.
And so that's why silver is like considered holy.
Is silver a tarnishable metal? Do you know?
No.
Okay, so like gold. So basically, if we're going off Zed's theory, because it's pure metal, if it's untarnishable, gold would also be able to kill a werewolf too.
But gold isn't blessed.
Well, somebody blessed damn gold.
I mean, theoretically, obviously we're all conjecturing about a bunch of different kinds of mythology, right? But like theoretically, it's not to my understanding that gold would have a similar transitive property like that. But if you blessed one single like gold bullet, then yeah, I would imagine that would be the thing. Or if there was any other holy relics. So, for example, by following that same logic, things like crosses and shit should work on werewolves.
That's fair.
Just like they do on vampires, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why vampires are a very common thing for silver too. They're very commonly weak to silver as well.
Did you ever finish watching Castlevania on Netflix?
Not the whole thing, honestly. I don't know what happened. I got like distracted halfway through season 2.
Goodness, man, you need to watch it. But there's one little bit in it that's just so fucking funny. He's like, it really doesn't matter about the shape, if it's a cross or if it's a whatever the Buddhist symbol thing was, or chakra or whatever. It turns out they're a predator species, so their vision is different. If you put a big geometric thing right up in their face, it kind of wonks their vision out and they get all freaky. It's like, God, that was a good bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like that. Have you ever read I Am Legend?
I have not read, but I mean, I've seen both of the movies.
I love that book. The movie, the Will Smith movie, doesn't follow it very
No, I know that, yeah.
thoroughly.
Omega Man does a little bit better.
Omega Man is a little bit better, yeah. But essentially it goes through and it explains all the weaknesses of vampires really well. And I know this is kind of diverging a little bit, but
that's fine.
And it explains things like crosses and holy books and things like that. And it says, like, because it warps their mind, they're weak to it because they believed in the power of that item when they were regular people. So Jewish people wouldn't be affected by Bibles and crosses, but Christians would.
That makes sense. That's kind of cool.
But Jewish people could be deflected from, say, the Star of David because they believed that to be a holy symbol.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to add that to my reading list because that sounds good.
It's really good. It's one of my favorite books ever. And then I used to do like all of this like monster reading stuff on like background of monsters and shit like that. And I love it. If you want to watch something really good for monsters, there's a YouTube, like a PBS series actually, called Monstrum. And there's actually the host has her doctorate in like mythology and things like that.
That's cool.
So she actually wrote her dissertation on zombies. So like she's like a huge monster person, and they have episodes explaining different monsters, and it goes into like the folklore and the details, and they have a 2-part series on werewolves, and it's really, really good.
I honestly, in this moment, would pay just about anything just to sit in on the defense of her thesis of like zombies and all that. I know, not defending that they're real, but just like, you know, as far as the mythological thing goes, that would be so fun to just watch her defend that.
Well, she used a good portion of her thesis when she did the zombie multi-part, because I think it was zombies. So werewolves were a 2-parter. Zombies, I think were a 2-part or a 3-part. I can't remember, because she does stuff on like voodoo zombies and on the more traditional movie zombies. What are they called? What is the not Walking Dead? What's the Romero zombies?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. So Lucifer Romero says zombies, The Living Dead.
Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And so that's George Romero did Night of the Living Dead, and that's where you get the standard like walking and shambling, because there's different kinds of zombies, and so she goes into like really good depth, and she like talks a little bit about her dissertation on it. It's really good. Monstrum on PBS. It's like a dedicated. I think on YouTube their channel is called Storied, STORIED. Really, really good stuff. It's from PBS. I love it. I watch every episode the second it comes out. It's fantastic.
Gonna have to check that out too, because that sounds like a lot of fun.
But yeah, I love monster stuff, and so I know a bunch. Like for werewolves, there's like so many different kinds of ways to actually turn into a werewolf. There's like being bit. There's like a certain like cloak that you make out of a wolf skin. There's like spiritual ways that you turn into a werewolf.
But
they were at one point considered like a religious protector There's like a whole stuff. I know I'm going off.
That's fine. No, I want to say like so. I've done like the month of monsters as far as the special goes. Like that is throughout the month of October, every week we talk about a different kind of monster. I need to bring you back on just so you can have like half-hour rants about them. That'd be great.
Rants?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, everybody sit the fuck down. We're gonna talk about werewolves, and I'm just gonna get this. We're gonna go through this together. Let's go.
That would be amazing. Let's do that.
That'd be fun. Yeah, because like I've done so much like reading and stuff. I love like watching documentary stuff talking about monsters and like the mythology and the stuff behind them. So, I think that'd be really cool.
For sure.
Really fun. That's why, actually, too, and one more point, one more, uno mas. That's why in The Witcher, he has 2 swords. One is silver, one is metal. One for monsters, one for men.
Yeah, I do know that much. I think that's a really cool detail. Okay, checking back in. So Max just asked us, he didn't ask. He's like, hey, we're free.
Wow.
Yeah. So do we want to be anxious and say not until Chris is dead, or reassuring and be like, hell yeah, we are?
I don't know. I think he needs a win. Maybe reassuring.
Should we give him a win? Okay. It's always really difficult because, like, small decisions matter in these games, but also some of them are like freebies.
2 months we'll
you never know.
Get back, but for now, we're one step closer to going home.
And when is that?
Tonight.
It's 2 months.
Going to Hackett's
Oh my
Quarry,
gosh.
and we're killing Chris Hackett.
So this is probably all lining up to, kids now too.
But he is a werewolf. He will turn during the full moon. What is their plan? Is they going to chain him up?
If they kill Chris, I think the theory is that he won't turn.
But they have to kill him after he turns. That's the rules that she read off.
I think so, yeah.
It has to be full moon.
I guess we'll find out.
Silver.
And I
Well,
made my
actually,
way
it
here.
doesn't say explicitly that he has to be
Left Max
already
at the
turned. but-
island seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all. That's it. That's the story.
Oh, so they stuck Max on the island. That was...
I'll jump in
That
at
was
the same
him.
time.
Because, yeah, they can't cross over water or something like that. Still water.
Yep.
Wait,
And Max
the
bit
island?
Dylan.
Like our island, like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma, and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the one on the island didn't bite either of them. Honest, they're not there now, or reassuring, they're probably fine. I don't think it really matters in this case.
Probably.
Oh, honest is like, well, they're probably dead now.
Yeah, they're probably gone. Yeah.
I misread the context of that.
I mean, we're like a super cool eye patch badass now. I would probably say honest is more in character. What are your thoughts?
I mean, fair, but we also know from the story that no, they're both fine.
Well, we also probably don't want them to get angry at Max too, right? So we don't want them to be like, we got to kill Max now because he killed our friends, you know?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it could be like we're kind of being reassuring in an effort to protect Max, to kind of downplay like, oh, they're probably fine. They're probably fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So,
all right.
Yeah, your friends aren't there now.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late.
Powerful.
After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal.
But I guess Max is not... Oh, they've killed Chris. Okay. Did they kill Chris?
No, she shot Chris and thought Chris was dead.
But that's why
she's coming back.
Chris's daughter that she killed.
Right. And she was a werewolf too. Oh, that's why she was in the pool.
That makes sense. But if she went from werewolf back to human upon death, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so if you kill one up the werewolves, the others are... Well, the others are technically saved if you kill one up the chain. Unless, Icor, your goal is to become a werewolf, and knowing my audience, yeah, that's likely.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't specify that it's transitive like that.
Yeah. It's
So,
implied
we can only
so far,
assume
but
that you have to kill the one directly above you, and that's how it works. So if you turned anyone, you have to die in order for them to be cured.
Hello?
pom pom.
Don't look, I'm naked. Buddy, Max, let's talk this out. Oh, here.
Oh, knocked him dazed.
He's like, oh, shit. You said on your Tinder profile you were 105. That was not 105. And a lot of overlap happens with werewolves and vampires too. Like the flowing water thing is traditionally applied to vampires, but sometimes to werewolves too.
I don't like that. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
You need more fur and a tail to do that and pull it off.
So the werewolf I killed can't have been Chris.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
Oh, shit. This is a big one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I'm on.
If we
I'm on
show the
fence.
bite and we're honest, the kids are going to want to kill us immediately. If we hide the bite, then they're going to be suspicious of it later and definitely want to kill us even more.
And then if you show the bite, they're gonna have a conversation, be like, "What about like Dylan's hand got cut off? Let's cut off your shit." You know? I don't know.
It's probably way too late for that. Yeah.
That's probably way too late for that. But I bet.
But
somebody brings it up.
she also would have transformed by now if she was bit, or at least be showing signs.
You would think.
Because Dylan was Dylan was a little bit. It took him a minute, didn't it?
He got flushed. Like you could see like the venom going through him, but he wasn't transforming.
Yeah.
What's his face didn't transform until hours after. Like hours.
Yeah.
So if we had just got back from the island, then we have several hours, if not probably not transforming tonight, depending on how much longer the night has.
It's true.
So
So do you want to show or do we want to hide that bite?
Oh, I'm up in the air. It's so if we show the bite, it's not like we can do anything about it. It's like, oh, put rubbing alcohol on it. You know, it's like we can do anything about it. But if we hide the bite, then yeah, you're right. They're going to be less trusting, and that's probably going to backfire on us. But if we show the bite, they're going to be all side-eyeing us the whole time. You know?
Probably.
I don't know. Chat, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we can leave this one up to chat. What do you want us to do, chat?
Yeah.
Show or hide?
Chat, let's see some votes. I'm gonna go get a soda while I wait for chat.
Okay, and we'll just sit here with suspenseful music playing in the background. And figure it out, I guess. Yeah, I suppose I do blur the line between life and death. But I am not of the living, so that's okay. I just hang out with the living a lot. Hide, you're a badass and you can't afford distractions for your allies? That's fair, Zed. That's very fair. Also, hi, Disbeans. Hello. I don't like me personally. I'm very much so like the honesty up front kind of thing. Like, don't try to hide, don't lie, but you know, in this case where it's like, I got to worry about my own shit, yeah, maybe hiding is better.
I mean, you can, at the same time, too, if we show it, it's like, we're the experts, you know? So she could have some additional dialogue to be like, oh, well, the poem said blankety blank, so we think it's going to be a transitive thing where if we kill Chris, Max is cured, therefore I'm cured.
Yeah.
So I can see her kind of talking her way out of it if she shows it, because then it could be like, well, now you know, but we're going to fix it.
So Icor says we might as well show him. Zed is arguing that if we follow like movie logic, hide it.
I know, but then whenever you watch those movies, you're always like, why? Why did you do that? So stupid, you know?
I guess we're kind of tilting towards show then.
Anybody else have any other? I sure hope it's a transitive cure. Yeah, I'll bet that's what they're leading up to. That is my theory. So I think I'm still up in the air. I like both options. I want to know more about either option, you know? Makes me want to replay this myself. Just be like, okay, let's go back to this whole part. Let's replay for 4.5 hours just to go to this one decision.
Right? You don't even get like chapter saves. That's what's stupid.
Oh, quick save. F8. Does that work?
No, it does not. Okay, I guess we'll show bite. Show bite.
Show bite.
Show bite.
Show bite. Show bite.
He tried. I got away. I need to end this.
Yeah. Little asshole.
We don't have much time.
Well, I guess our answer was very quickly, or our question was very quickly answered.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, lady with the teeth.
Teeth lady.
So this is our new guest. Smell good, don't I? Go on, take a bite. Come on.
Sadistic teeth lady.
Jeez.
Animal.
Let me go! Let me fucking
Oh,
go!
are
Get your
these?
hands off me!
Ooh, okay. Pleading. Please let me
That's
go, or
what they
threatening.
were-
Call the cops. Plead or threat.
Plead? It's more in character.
Please let me go! Okay? I didn't mean for this to happen, please! Please! Oh my god, why aren't you answering me? Oh, is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money. Like lots of it. I mean, not really, but you could get some, probably. Please, just let me go, please. I'm so sorry.
When did they get him? I don't remember.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get in there, boy.
All right, calm down, Tank.
Hey! Hey! Hey, where you going? Hey! Hey!
Your food for a bigger animal now.
So that's what they were doing, is they were covering him in werewolf blood.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like an awesome escape room, Spyro.
That'd be really cool, like twist on an escape room, like kind of like a Monster Hunt escape room, kind of like, you know, Phasmophobia. Like you have to figure out the monster, and also like escape and like see how you can slay it. You know.
This one that they've got caged is in bad shape. It's got hunks of meat missing from it. It's bleeding.
They've been bleeding it,
yeah,
deliberately, so they can have those jars.
Yep. And hey, bud, not to well, I guess to give you some encouragement, escape rooms pay for stories. Like, they'll give you
Poking your nose
a pretty
where it
good
doesn't
stipend for, like, if you can come up with a good story and work it out on how they would make an escape room out of it, you can get in on that.
Anyway,
Oh, wow.
here we are again. Let's see what you've brought me this time, shall we?
Do you think this is the old... Well, no, because this is all present time still. She looks kind of like the lady with the teeth.
At the reins of a chariot, we will all feel safer. Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases they're not as safe as we think they are. And the same question as always. Will you let me show you more?
I guess, but it doesn't really add much, lady.
Yeah. You get like a teaser.
Yeah, see, that was just so
You'll
informative.
be seeing me a few
Right.
more times before the night's over. I look forward to that, as long as you follow the right path, of course.